Hello everybody, and welcome back to... Okay, so I haven't played this game in a while, and I'm just gonna cut the intro, because it's not really a welcome back, it's more of a... Hey, I'm gonna play this again, and we are going to continue our game. We are playing the United Federation, so humans, yay! Last time we left off, I believe, if I can remember correctly, we had left off our cruisers, frigates were being built. We had a couple of corvettes. First Fleet had its first frigate, I believe, and we had taken over at least one new system. And I'm going to take a look real quick and try and remember what the hell we were doing. Okay, yeah, so we had taken over this planet. We had taken over Ariels 4. I think we set it up to be a core. Yep, so basic building. We have with 8th Fleet shipping stuff all over the Empire. We got this little thing because we always get that. So we're going to send our first fleet over here just to kind of take them out because we kind of need to. So that is actually our first frigate. And I am just going to actually pause the game real quick and double check what we have under. So we're studying Revenant Studies. Once we get that, we're actually going to go back and we're going to redo all of our ships. So that's basically what this episode is going to be. It doesn't seem like we have too many turns left on X. We got our research pretty high, and I believe that's going to go pretty quick. So basically what I have planned for this episode, essentially, is we finish up clearing this system out. I forgot, we have to keep these guys training. Now that guy's already at level 10, but I like keeping him trained. Just have him do something. Ooh, that Corvette may or may not be screwed. Yep, he's screwed. There we go. Okay, he may not be as screwed as I thought he would be. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Where are the rest of our ships? Okay, one of our ships blew up. Kill that guy. Please kill that guy. There we go. So we're just going to clean up the system. Let the fleet handle that. Now we've got a couple of frigates coming in, which is good. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to reset the AI to start building projectors. Because now I've kind of got my empire set up. So what you'll see, yeah, you see these little green dots. So those are subspace projectors. Now these will get built at any of our planets that have open production queues. So a lot of these planets are producing our frigates and our other ships and whatnot. So, ooh, actually, a couple of our new frigates are actually getting into the battle as well. Ooh, wow. The Paris Heavy Frigate is, whoa, shit. Is actually pretty good. Holy crap, he kicked the shit out of that guy. So I'm going to send this fleet to resupply and repair. And then they'll come right back there. Pretty sure they took some damages. Yeah, they only lost... Oops, I moved him. I don't want to move him. So I'm going to let, like I said earlier, I'm going to let all these build first. Just because it's kind of screws up the number counting if I do it again. 1 level, 2 levels. But obviously, because he's already at max level. So I'm actually going to have him do... So who are we friends with? We're friends with the Quarter Scene. I don't want to piss them off. Who are we going to take out first? we were going to take out, if I remember correctly, who looked the weakest? Ooh, actually, the Draylock. Wait, who's the Cordrazine are up here? So Reveran's over here, which is that weird planet that we saw. So what was the next planet we were going to take over? It was either, I believe it was either Yagari. Yeah, Yagari 4, sorry, or Phoebe 4. I think I'm gonna go for Yagari, because I know we wanted to go to Blade, because Blade has really good production, and I'm gonna make that a big production place. So if we go Yagari, and then straight to Blade, I think we should be fine. So we'll take, so first fleet's getting resupplied. Once they're finished resupplying, we will, oop, I should probably close that automation window. We will go, we'll take our fleet. It's just still doing its thing. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Ah, there's our Corvettes. Oop. No. One F-302 just kind of chilling behind everybody else. I think he was damaged, though, and that's why he was going slow. Yeah, because, see, look how fast those frigates go. So that's the Paris class. That's Jump Colonizer. We got here, we got Jump Colonizer, and then that, and then the Mako class. Okay. We got those guys. We've got a Karen class. Ooh. That guy's being really close to us. So this is going to take up a lot of production queue. Just because it's so long. I don't know if that's a... Nope, that's not. It's just a little glitch on my screen. No, it's actually something on my screen. Never mind. I'm being paranoid. So yeah, now that First Fleet's actually built, what we're going to do is we're going to take it to Yagari. Because Yagari is actually one of those things that I actually don't want any race to take. So we're going to go, and we're going to hit it right now. So we're going to jump everything we can into the system. We've got some decent frigates all set up. So actually we are going to jump them right on the outskirts just to have everybody doing their own thing. And then we are going to... Okay, so we're almost done with our... Sorry. I had a brain fart there for a second. So we'll jump in here. We'll see what part of the fleets we can get. 8th Fleet is still supplying everything we need to Ariels and all the other people. And they're picking up colonists. Let's actually look at the Empire screen and see what we're building. Frigate, and a rover bay. Okay, so that's exactly what we need it to be doing. All these, I believe, are set to core. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, so these are all going to produce exactly what we need. So all of First Fleet is now... Sorry, I like the mechanical keyboard. Sorry, it might annoy some people. But... So, we've got... What is this, a Karen? No, it's Stalwart class. Okay. So we've got a Stalwart class frigate, just lagging behind, like normal. And then we've got a Karen, Sharon. I don't know how they exactly pronounce it. My ships are being really slow. When do I get my next... Ooh, that's actually something I want to check. Actually, you know what? We'll wait till that, and then we'll check other, because I know I have to make a few upgrades to the other Corvettes. So yeah, this is going a lot quicker now that we've got 4 planets doing basic research. Especially since we have 4 planets, but we also have bonuses. Plus, all the planets have what the hell are they called? Research labs. So we've got the research labs, and then we've also got 0.5 research per turn per assigned colonist. So we've got 0.2. So we don't have that many bonus, but we've got a solid 1 per planet. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, because I put planetary shielding on the planets. Duh. I'm like, why is there a green ball in the back corner? Okay, so which planet has all these guys on it? Now, what I want to do is, again, I want to watch for the big ships, which is that guy. So we are going to take our ships and jump in. We should have plenty right now to be able to take them out fairly... Oh, so this is the final race. We actually finally have all the races in play now. So this is the Klorathi. They're bears. They're fuzzy. So they're kind of like Japanese shogunate bears, obviously. So they kind of talk in poems. This is kind of cool. We can discuss. And who can know whether a flower will smell sweet when it is just a seed in the ground? Sorry, I can't read today. We have no problems with you, human. Not yet, at least. And perhaps not ever. Time will tell. And then we can just talk to him. What? What are thumbs? Each paw and one in their jaws as well. Pray you never meet our berserkers. Wait, I thought this is berserkers, but it's berserkers. That's kind of funny. So, yes. So now if we go to diplomacy, all the races are in play now. We have all the races: us, Gurjazine, Drelok, Korathi, Apteris, Polyps, Raleigh, and the Volfin. So now we basically just have to pick and choose who's gonna die first, which is always a great thing to do. So all my little ships are gonna jump in and possibly die first, because for some reason the entirety of my fleet decided, we're gonna face the wrong way. So yeah, I also like it when you can actually hear the different warp sounds from all the different ships. So these have a very quick one. These have kind of a long, charged up warp sound. Ooh, there we go. They all of a sudden just went whoop. Don't know why. Oh, you know what? It was because everybody started warping at the same time. Okay, so everybody target that guy. Whee! All the missiles. And our research. Oh, so we have another Secrets of the Remnant. So, like I said, as we fight the Revenant, or the Remnant, I keep calling the Revenant. I don't know. I think I've been playing too much Star Wars. So as we defeat more Remnant forces, we'll get more and more technology. I think there's only 3 researches, so I'm actually going to pause this. And we're going to go back to our secrets. So, or not. Huh. That did not update yet. So that guy's going to go down pretty fast. It's just full force of all our ships. Just fighting at once. Oh yeah, I like to have tab on, so I can see what ships are dying and what ships are not. So, with all these ships here, let's target this guy, because this guy is going to be fun. Oh! Your ways show stupid. Your physical form confuses us. We know we need friends in this galaxy. The shipyards to show, why not? Thank you. We will remember this. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, actually, just target that guy entirely. Fuck it. Kill the big guy. Kill the big guy. Actually, kill that small ship, because we don't want it killing. Oh, no, it got in. Damn. So, kill the big guy so that it doesn't have any more of those ships popping up. Now with our Paris class and all these other bigger ships, we should have the firepower to take this guy pretty easily. Now we've already lost, one of our ships is already stunned, but I believe he is still under our control. Yeah, he's still under our control. He hasn't been corrupted by those ships, which is completely fine by me. So yeah, you can see we're already punching through the shields, which is fantastic. This guy can just go die. Oh, one of our guys got taken over, so our ships are actually concentrating on him, unfortunately, but... Ooh, permanent stays have been unlocked, so once we finish with this guy, which shouldn't be too long, we should go ahead and upgrade most of our ships with some new technology. Okay, you turn around and just fuck that guy. I'm devoting you to killing him. Everybody else, follow his ass. Those guys aren't going to last too long against some of these cruisers. Now, as you saw, these ships actually took the brunt of the force against that instead of that fighter, which is kind of cool because you can actually do that. You can actually set your ships to defend one, and they'll just basically turn themselves to present less damaged parts of themselves. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting into the... Oh, there he goes. That was his power generator. Now, the fleet is going to clean itself up. Clean up the system. Take out this last guy. And we should grab a colony ship so we can actually take that over. Where is our colony ships? Yep, there's a colony ship. Yeah, I should be using the control scroll out. And let's jump him in the system. Believe it's this planet we wanted. Yeah, 12.7. It's not. It's a decent planet because it's got 1 point somethings. I like to go for planets that have 1.0s and that kind of stuff. But I also like going for planets that have 1.0s and a high population, because your population also multiplies to your production and your food and whatever. Oh. We have no suspects in the thieves, because I haven't been training my guys, so my guys are dumb as bricks. Cool. So, our empire is going good. We've got aeroponic farms going up at Arields. What's our population looking at Arields? So it's 1.7, so we've got a decent amount of people working on here. We've got rover bays working for production. We have colony shielding coming in, and they're going to work. Aeroponic farms is going to go up, so food is going to get a permanent +1 boost, which is always good. Warehouse working. Now, the next research we have... Oh, so here's that remnant computing, that new remnant technology I was talking about. So, these actually tell us that... What these will do is they'll actually scan the galaxy for signals, and every time you build one, it'll tell you of a different planet that there are remnant forces actually on. So... But what were we researching before? So we're working on interstellar government to give us a little bit of cash boost because we're kind of running low. Then we're going to do xenomining, which will increase our production. Biospheres, which will make planets that have uninhabitable land. So these black boxes, or these darker shaded boxes, into habitable land, so that we can actually use them and build buildings on it. Not that we're going to need it, but it also adds population as well. So a lot of these planets that are really, really good, but they don't have a lot of population, we put biospheres down on, and they work better. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we have Yagari. Now we're gonna go to Phoebe, but we're gonna go to Ariel's first. We're gonna tell everybody to go there. I'm gonna check to see how much production on the fleet is done, which is a decent. So once these all are all these yellow ones are done, I'm gonna produce more ships. I'm just checking because I know one of them got taken over. And occasionally, when a ship gets taken over, okay, so it just blew up. Okay, because occasionally when a ship does that, it registers as being removed from the thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into player made only. So we have our frigates. Let's do the corvettes first, because I don't know if I did. Okay, so I did change that. So what we're going to do is, now notice our FTL speed is 66.8, and our, do we have mass? No. Okay, so I'm going to replace these four, with our new remnant small reactors. Now, they weigh more, but they produce more power. So, these are still pretty fast. They still go 63.5, which is decent speed. Also, I don't think the ships have been upgraded yet with this new drive. So all of our ships are slower because they had those smaller engines. And then I like doing the fuel cells as well, because we'll keep the small fuel cells. We'll keep the fuel cells, just because I would like to keep them a little bit faster. So save as, we go class Corvette, overwrite. Okay. So then we go to load our fighters. So the F302. Load it. Now we're going to delete that. Fuel cell. Nope. Power plant. And that. So our Corvettes go just about as fast as our fighters now. But our fighters also have larger power capacity, so later on when we get I like to play this game in kind of a linear or a technological standpoint. So we start off with these, and then once we get bigger ships and start taking over more planets, we'll quote unquote research and unlock higher technologies. Because that's why I haven't done a lot of the energy weapons, because I want to kind of leave those towards the end. Because when we get to it, like the cruisers and the battleship, and once we get to the Titans, I want that to be our big, like, laser ship. So, because those don't use ordnance. So, but yeah, back to the shipyard. Load. I don't think we saved that fighter, so we're gonna have to go back in and do it real quick. Oh, I can't double click it. Okay, so we scroll in. Really quick. And nope, don't load. Save. FTO2. Okay. And we're going to upgrade all these ships. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get them all up and running again. But I'm going to upgrade them off camera. So I'm just going to basically go in and show you guys how I'm upgrading these guys. Now, these guys... I'm going to go this. So these guys are at 67 right now. So fill these in, and they're 61.7. So they're a little bit slower, but they have more power now, so they can jump faster. So, start class life. Ooh, that was another thing I was gonna do. Is no, these didn't have shields. So save as start class. Okay. Now we go to load. I don't know why it doesn't keep that. Frigate. No, it's a Karen class. Do we have to upgrade? Karen class. I don't know if it's actually called, if it's pronounced Karen or Sharon or Chiron or whatever the hell it is. So we've got that, and I know the laser turrets are actually movable. You can actually move, like how you can do it with this guy. You can actually move this. I know the laser turrets do that. So save. And then last but not least, oh, where'd it go? Frigate Paris class. Well, Paris I know has a lot of shit to it, so delete, 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 and delete. Okay, so power plant, power plant, power plant, and power plant. So this one's our slowest, but it's our heavy hitter, so we can deal with that. Now, another thing I'm researching, I believe, is the so we have small steel plate armor. So I believe I have in our research queue. Oh, no, I have missiles. That's what I need. I need advanced materials, which are actually lighter. New construction materials. We can reduce the mass of all of our ship's components across the board. So effective ship mass by 10% across the board. So this is actually something we want really early. So we want this up a little higher. Now I want xeno farming done because that will actually do a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, that's all of our ships upgraded. Now, okay, so Yagari was now colonized, so we're going to core. Now, this is the one thing I don't normally do, is I don't split into 2 planets developing at once. Mostly because it splits my ships, and it doesn't efficiently populate them. But this guy's already at 2.2, so it can kind of populate itself. Yeah, this planet is importing food, but it's got enough production, and it's got enough production that it's producing enough stuff for itself. So, and it's bouncing back for once aeroponic farms gets done, it should be fine, and it's almost done actually. It's going up slowly, but it'll still get shipments in, so it will still grow, it'll still keep going, and we won't have to worry about it for too long. Now, Stalwart class light frigates. Now, I'm curious as to whether oh right, we are going to actually let our ships die, and the new ships are going to pop up. Because one thing I've noticed is when you actually upgrade ships, that you actually have to upgrade them to a different ship before you can actually go back to the ship that they were. So I'm just going to wait for them to basically die, and then when I resupply them or repopulate them, they'll be better off. They'll be the new version of the ship. So we're still waiting for the first fleet to finish. So what we're going to do is we actually do have enough, or still have a decent amount of ordnance on most of these ships. Once they get into aerials, we will wait. Why is there still combat going on? Why does it say there's still combat going on? There's still a person in here? I don't think so. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, we have to go into this. I think what it might be is there might be something. Okay, so that's not habitable. There's got to be on this planet. No, there's nothing on this planet. Weird. That might be a glitch. So yeah. So if we look at the Empire screen while we're waiting for all those ships. So this guy's building. They're building the colony shield now. The last of our ships are being built at Sol Hamat and Orields. I don't remember how to say it. And we're actually coming up to wrapping up point for this episode. So, we did what we said we were going to do. We took over a couple more, well, we took over another system. We upgraded all of our ships with the new Remnant technology. We now have interstellar government, and we are working on xenomines. So, we are going to, so I think that's a good half hour's work for an RTS game. And, I apparently selected their fleet, and they only have fighters. They may or may not be dead within 5 minutes. Oh, no. They have an ancient torpedo cruiser. And they have a rail frigate. They have a couple of frigates. A shipyard. Oh, they have a bunch of ships I didn't notice. Oh, they have... But, yeah, these are all fighters and stuff. My ships will tear them apart. Yeah, they just have some space stations. And oh, here we go. That's a freighter. There's a freighter, defender. Okay, so they don't have too much to worry about when I decide to kill them. What about this planet? What is this planet? It's just got a freighter. So, Fleet 1 should almost be there. So, I guess we'll... So yeah, we're gonna call that an episode. My name's been Wayne Dre, and I hope to catch you guys next time for our next episode. Bye-bye. Let's see if I can figure it out.